Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. Of course it is. Monday morning, about 9 o'clock. Couldn't tell you exactly when. Oh, there's the clock chiming. I think I'm now thinking that's 1 minute past. I actually thought the clock was on time. Hello, Margaret. Happy Monday morning. But I actually think it's now 1 minute past. Anyway. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning in Devon, and we are so lucky to see the sunshine again. Good morning, Sam. Hi, Sue. I know lots of you have had busy weekends. I've seen photographs online of a bit of some of you had a walk, some of you have been running in your 1 hour, of course. Good morning, Lorna. It's just been the best weather for it, hasn't it? Obviously, it was a bit damp on Friday, but you know, that didn't really matter, and the grass liked it. And now we're back to a bit of sunshine and a really lovely week of weather, I think. And I think that really helps the everybody's mood, doesn't it, when you can get out a bit in our 1 hour, of course. Okay, so it's Monday morning. Did any of you see my lockdown fruitcake recipe that I stuck in the newsletter last night? Well, I called it my lockdown recipe because I used what I had. The boys wanted a fruitcake, so do you remember those linseed, golden linseed that I found in my cupboard? I think they were only 2 years out of date, that I put in something. I think I put them in flapjack a few weeks ago. Well, hi Mary. So this time I decided to put them in my fruitcake. So I cut the sugar down from the fruitcake recipe that I had. Only had sultanas, didn't have any cherries or raisins or anything. So I added the golden linseed. What else did I do? Cut down the sugar. And I always double my recipe to make 2 cakes, but for some reason I made 3 yesterday. So I'm going to spread them around the neighbourhood. But it was really, really tasty. And I put in mixed spice and some nutmeg. Good morning, Jill. Talk amongst yourselves while I continue to wash up. That's fine. Good morning, Dawn. And that recipe was really lovely. And for some reason, although it says that it needs to, my actual recipe says it needs to take like 2 hours to cook. But I think I've put 75 to 90 minutes because it really takes no time to cook at all. I just use small loaf tins, which is probably why it doesn't take so long to cook. But it was really very tasty. And if you can substitute white flour for some wholemeal, it's even better for you. So that was my lockdown fruitcake recipe that was a success yesterday. So that's available for various people's 11s as the week goes on. Karen, I'm here but video not working, so can't see or hear you. Oh, tricky. Oh, well, at least you're there, Karen. It's nice that you're trying. Okay, we've got a busy week planned. I'm going to be sending out Zoom invitations this afternoon because we've got a Zoom hog workshop on Tuesday and we've got our Zoom dance party on Saturday, 11:15. We are going to trial dances, our cardio dances, using Zoom. That sounds like it's going to be great fun. So all you have to do for Zoom is I send you an email with a link in it and you click on the link. And then you join they'll call it a meeting, but it's our dance party. And that's on next Saturday at 11:15. So if you like doing our dances, the ones that we've been doing in our silent disco and other ones, but you'd like me to provide the music, that's what the plan is. I want to be able to use our original music rather than you having to, and have a go doing it over Zoom. It is very much going to be a trial session. So it's a free session and we just want to see if we can make the technology work. That's the plan. So if your name isn't down and you want to join us for that little dance session, 11:15 on Saturday, then let me know. I have got a nice list of people, but if you'd like to join, let me know. Some of you might have seen on Facebook last night that I did a very daring thing and I let my 23-year-old engineer son cut my hair. What was funny was that he said to me, "Mum, will you cut my hair?" And I thought, oh, crikey. I mean, I can do, I do Andy's all the time with the clippers, but it's the same thickness all over. And it's just like, fine. I've never used a comb and scissors before. And I was very nervous. It took me forever to cut his hair. I sort of shaved up the back And then he said, Mum, just do this and cut the top off. Do this, cut the top off. And he kind of like works on farm machinery and boats. That's the sort of engineer he is. Very, very practical. And I was going, are you sure, Cian? Do you want me to? Oh, okay. So it took me about an hour. It took me forever. And in the end, he was saying, Mum, I'm really bored. Can you just stop now? And I said, well, it doesn't really look good enough to stop yet, Cian. Anyway, then he said, Mum, shall I do yours? And I went, you do mine? Okay. And I said, well, never mind. I can always put a bag over my head or a crown on my head like I did on Friday. And he got the clippers, did the back, and he got the scissors, and he literally just went... chop, chop, chop. And honestly, I was so impressed with the confidence of youth. And I thought to myself, do you know what? Sometimes, Emma, you need to pause less and just do things. And so there was Cian. I'm really quite pleased with how he's done it. I mean, I have added a little bit of colour, you might have noticed. Very pleased with that. But yeah, I can recommend Cian's hair cutting skills. Thank you, Mary. He did do a really good job, Jill, didn't he? And it just amazes me that I think sometimes as I get older, I get a bit more cautious and I think about things like, is this going to be a good idea? But yeah, no, he just said, let's just do it, Mum. He said, I've watched people cut my hair. He said, they just do this and they just chop the top off. I'm thinking, yes, but they know what they're doing. Anyway, that was yesterday evening's fun and games. I normally would have sent out my Zoom invitations, but hair cutting, hair dyeing took about 4 hours. So by the time we'd blinked, it was 10:10 and it was too late and it was time for bed. So, thank you, Sue. Hello, Anne. Yeah, but it was just really funny. And I just couldn't believe how confident he was. He's never cut hair in his life, but he just, yes, just have a go. I guess that's how he mends things. He just does it step by step. And he's a very logical, calm person. Anyway, I was well impressed. I slipped him a tenner. Yeah, but I will still be first in line for the hairdresser when the lockdown's lifted. I've just eaten my breakfast. I had a really lovely breakfast of fresh fruit salad with yoghurt on top because we were talking breakfast. We were talking, what shall I do with my Granny Smith apples, okay? And I was trying not to make it crumble or apple cake because I've eaten too much sweet stuff recently. So it was a bargain. Tori suggested yesterday that I made a fresh fruit salad and put some yoghurt on top. And I had that yesterday and it was delicious. So I've had it again today. And I wanted to ask you, what do you have for breakfast? Do you have breakfast? If so, type it down, type it in. What are you going to have for breakfast today? So while you're typing in what you're having for breakfast, or indeed if you're having any breakfast, I had a chopped up Granny Smith apple, a tin of Satsumas in natural juice, a chopped up kiwi fruit and a few grapes, and then 2 blobs of yoghurt on top. That's what I had, and I couldn't believe how filling it was because I had it yesterday. Lorna's not having anything. Okay, what else are you having, guys? Anyone else eating something this morning? We've got cardio at 10, pure stretch at 11:15. So if you're doing a double with me, you might need to sustain yourself. Just while you're typing in what you're doing, I think I saw a comment earlier that I think it was who was it? One of you was saying that you did the legs, bums and tums yesterday and your bum's aching. It was good, wasn't it? Yeah, I did it. Obviously, I did it on Saturday, and my bum ached very much yesterday. It's fine again today, but yes, I'm definitely feeling that my body enjoys doing legs, bums and tums is a toning class. Some of you are saying, well, I'm not getting very hot and sweaty, although I was. It's a toning class. It's a strengthening and toning. It's not kind of particularly a cardio class as such, but you will have a good cardio workout. Guess it depends how hard you work. Come on, any breakfast suggestions? Let's see, breakfast suggestions. Karen, I'll look to see if you're on my list. If you're not, I'll add you. I think you are, because that's why you talked Zoom with Lou. These days it's more like brunch. Yeah, you see, that's actually what we did on Saturday. I didn't have time for breakfast on Saturday morning. It was all a bit busy. So I had brunch. I had scrambled egg on toast at lunchtime. That was really nice. Haven't decided yet. Maybe Weetabix and banana. Yep, that would be nice. Strawberry crisp, banana and oat milk. Tasty, Dawn. Very tasty. Alison, always start the day with breakfast, either muesli or porridge. Brilliant. And oats are really, really good. Really, really good for you. Fantastic. Right, so I hope you enjoy your lovely, lovely Monday, whatever you choose to do with it. We've got, as I say, 2 sessions this morning over on the closed Facebook group, Cardio Fitness and Pure Stretch. Then it's Zoom invitation afternoon. They'll be going out for Pilates and Hog Workshop and Saturday, the Saturday Zoom dance party. We've got our quiz, haven't we? Friday evening at 7:30. So if you've got any quiz questions you'd like to be considered, just drop me an email and send them over. That would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. Right. Enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your Monday morning. And I will see you all very soon. Okay. Bye.